What's up, guys? Welcome back to Honest Cooks. Once in a Blue Moon happened last week, and we thought of making Once in a Blue Moon recipes, presenting Lost Recipes of India, a new series by Honest Cooks. And today we're making Vindaloo. Let's get started. Vindaloo is an Indo-Portuguese dish from the 16th century. It may not be a lost recipe per se, but it definitely is a misrepresented recipe. Contrary to popular belief, there are no potatoes in this dish. Its name is derived from the Portuguese term Carne de vinho e alhos, which means meat cooked in wine vinegar and garlic. Although potato is a good addition, it's not tradition. For the first step, we will dry roast the whole spices. Doing this will drive off the excess moisture and give a crisper taste to the spices. And once the roasted spices have cooled off a little bit, we'll make a paste with some wine vinegar, garlic, and ginger. Traditionally, Vindaloo is made with pork, and in the 16th century, the British also used to make it with duck. But in a lot of Indian households today, chicken is used, and that's what we are using today. But you can also make this recipe with pork, duck, or even lamb. When your marinade is ready, massage your chicken with it and then set it in the fridge for up to 4 hours. And if you're using pork, you can even do this the day before and set it in the fridge for about 8 hours. While the chicken is marinating, let's get the base going. For that, let's heat some oil in a pan, and when the pan is hot, we'll add some green chilies to this. Slit it right down the center and drop it in, along with some cinnamon and mustard seeds. Once the spices begin to crackle, add in the onions. To develop their sweetness, we will caramelize the onions on low to medium flame. When the onions are nice and brown, we will add in the turmeric, red chili powder, and salt. Roast off the spices a little bit, and then we'll add in the chicken. Now we'll cook the chicken until it's about half done. I don't want to cover my pan because I want to roast the chicken. I don't want to sweat the chicken. When your chicken is about half cooked, add in the brown sugar and mix it really well. This recipe is full of vinegar, garlic, and spices, and the brown sugar will really help to bind all of those flavors together. Time to add in that stock and let your chicken bubble away until it's fully cooked. Again, I did not cover the pan because I wanted my stock to reduce a little bit. If you plan on using pork or even lamb, your cooking time will be very different and you might want to cover the pan. When the chicken is nice and tender, it's time to plate it. The curry is very flavorful as it is, so the best accompaniment will be plain rice. If you need a how to cook rice video, it's linked in the description. In goes a little bit of chicken and then a lot of chicken and this deep red gorgeous gravy. We really hope you enjoyed today's video, and we are looking forward to bringing you more Lost Recipes of India. If you have a suggestion or a recipe that you'd like to see, drop a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a lovely day.